Jorge Concepcion has it, starts right, cuts inside. Step back move, puts it up, and it's off the side of the rim. And Devon Hayes with another defensive rebound of his own.
This pendulum effect continues back and forth, back and forth. The Thoroughbreds throw it away again and give it right back to the Raleigh Firebirds as Caleb Stewart will put it inbound to Jorge Concepcion. And actually,
it's going to be the Firebirds basketball.
It will. I was about to say, yeah, it is going to be. Yeah, because it got through all the way to the end of the court, went out of bounds. Nobody touched it except the Thoroughbreds when they were throwing it. So, yeah. So good things happening because of these mistakes by Owensboro, Trey, for Raleigh.
That's right. It's a 1-point lead now by the Thoroughbreds, and Caleb Stewart shoots a three. It's going to be no good. Hayes with a defensive rebound. That's his 7th of the afternoon. Hayes brings it to the right-hand side, gives it to Bo Wright. He's going to find a number 7 in Robert Crawford. Step back move, and it's going to be good for 2. Vaughn has it on the right-hand side. Gives it over to Kenny. Goes up against Turner. Spin move gets past him. And he's going to find Darius Leonard down low, and it goes in.
What great work there. Teamwork by Kenny Collins and Darius Leonard. And now they're trying to climb out of that cellar again, down by 1.35 seconds remaining in the third period.
15 points for Darius Leonard. They get it outside to Devon Hayes for the three, and it's good. Just like that, Devon Hayes gets this crowd back into it. 93-89, 26 seconds remaining in the third period. Lofton Collins wanted a 3-point shot, and he gets it over to Shaq Dance, and Shaq Dance throws the ball away as Kenny Collins tried to cut inside, just threw it right behind him.
93-89 the score. They're down by 4. Final 15 seconds in the third period. Thoroughbred's going to stay at midcourt and run the clock down, Trey.
10 seconds remaining. Vaughn picks up Turner. Bounce pass over to number 8 and Scott. Puts it up for the three, and it's good. 8 points for Chris Scott. We're going to put 2 seconds back on the scoreboard. And they have maybe a time just to pick and shoot, should you say.
To throw it deep, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Right now it's 93-89. We're going to like to call a Hail Mary for the Firebirds right here.
Hey, it is Super Bowl Sunday.
And he does a Hail Mary. He gives it to Shaq Dance. He puts it up, but he's going to step out of bounds before it goes.
1 second remaining. Stepping out of bounds. It's on the Firebirds. He'll turn it over and give it to the Thoroughbreds. Now they'll have at least 1 second. I think they're trying to say he was stepping out of bounds. They're having a conversation, the TBL officials. This is sanctioned by the Basketball League. So, and now the referees are in agreement. I think DeMarcus Oliver was trying to say maybe there wasn't a step, but they are saying he did step over the line. There was
his foot was out of bounds, and the player that steps out of bounds first can't be the first one to touch the ball.
Gotcha.
That's exactly what it was.
So that's what happened.
Yeah.
There you go. So he'll turn it over, and it will be Thoroughbreds basketball.
So it's 96-89. There's 2 seconds on the clock, and they're going to be under the basketball goal of Owensboro. And Turner has it. His clock's got to stop, or hadn't started yet. The clock didn't start running. It should be it. There you go.
That is the end of the quarter. There was no basket. The clock did not run like it was supposed to, and the referees were dead on that. Yeah. So I commend the TBL referees for quickly saying, hey, somebody was delayed in running the clock, but this is the end of the third period.
Yeah, so get you ready for fourth quarter action, 96-89. One more pass here, one more defensive stop here. This game's a different game for the Raleigh Firebirds.
Seeing a lot of good basketball here. Fourth period action coming up on Super Bowl Sunday. Enjoy the game after we have fourth period of Firebirds and Thoroughbreds. It's coming up, the fourth on CRN. Stand by.
The Raleigh Firebirds are brought to you by Symmetry Financial, Chick-fil-A, Roofwise, York, Gerber, and North Carolina Biotechnology Center, Sinclair Broadcast Group, Scott Free, in loving memory of Scott Gruder, Golden Corral Buffet and Grill, and Kitty Care Academy.
The Basketball League, formerly the NAPB, is dedicated to delivering a world-class professional basketball experience to our community, our fans, and business partners. The Basketball League, where the spirit of the game lives.
TBL is dedicated to serving our communities. Outreach efforts include daytime games for school-age students with programming at halftime, centered on issues of bullying, self-confidence, and reputation safety. Day games are sponsored by local businesses and are a tremendous platform of impact. TBL is proud to be on CRN. Follow us at crnsports.org. Looking for a life insurance company that specializes in what you actually need? Protection. Call Danny today with Symmetry Financial. Danny is certified in all 50 states, which means Symmetry Financial is not limited and has over 30 companies to choose from. Symmetry Financial has proved time and time again that their options and pricing is just better than the rest. Give Danny a call today at 828-994-1681 to see how Symmetry Financial can make life simple.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
The word simply just used by DeMarcus Oliver, general manager, assistant head coach of the Firebirds. Finish. Let's finish. You're in the home stretch. You're ready to take it home. Finish. Be strong. Welcome back to the CRN Sports Network coverage of the flagship network of the Triangles basketball professional team, the Raleigh Firebirds, along with Trey Snudd. I'm Wesley Outland. We get ready for the fourth period. And we are set now with a matchup where they're down by 5 at the half. Starting the third, they are down by 5, starting the final period of play. 96-89. Now it is a 6-point game. 7 points as they get this game underway here. And this will be interesting to see what happens as we get ready to take this to the house. Basket up and no good by the Firebirds. Turn it back over to the Thoroughbreds, led up court now by number 7. Of Crawford. Crawford zigs and zags. Sets it up now to Hayes. Hayes inside man looking. Bounce it off of Stewart. Are they going to call that a violation? Call in a goaltending penalty on number 20, Caleb Stewart. And Devon Hayes will get 2. So they're saying it's a penalty against Stewart. Well, not really a foul, but it is a penalty. Hayes will score for 2 for the Thoroughbreds. Kenny Collins shooting deep for 3 off the rim, and it's no good. Rebound by Devin Hayes on defense. Caleb Stewart for the Firebirds. About turned it over. About crashed on the boards by number 2 of Milligan. They'll set themselves back up and keep going again. Crawford beat for 3, and he'll nail it in. Robert Crawford for a 3-point shot. As this game continues on here now, Milligan sets it up, going back to Kenny Collins. Now we're in the triple digits, 101 to 89. 101 for Owensboro, 89 for Raleigh. Attempt up for Raleigh, no good. Turnover, give it back to Owensboro Thoroughbreds. They're back inside, led by number 1, Devon Hayes. It's a travel call. TBL referee calls traveling, and they're going to turn it over and give it back to the Firebirds.
Returning for the Firebirds, number 3, Matthew McLean.
Number 3 coming to the game, Matthew McLean. Coming in for the Raleigh Firebirds as we have a sub here now. And it will be the Raleigh Firebirds putting it back inbound. Jorge Concepcion sets it up to number 3, Matthew McLean. Kept up with the stats for you there as it's 10:30 remaining here in regulation. 101-89 the score. Here comes Milligan. He'll set it up. Juking, jiving, under pressure. And they're going to say he turned it over. And they're going to turn it over. Foul on Milligan. Offensive foul on Milligan. And that will be his first foul of the game. He'll turn it over to the Thoroughbreds. So Thoroughbreds with the ball. Led by Xavier Turner. Juking, jiving to the basket. No good. And again, on the rebound. Back to the baseline for a 3-point shot attempt. He will put it up, but it's no good by Xavier Turner. Rebound back to the Firebirds. Milligan setting up to Concepcion. The top of the key. Looking now for Stewart. Stewart goes back to Concepcion. He'll go inside. 2 men under pressure. Now he's looking at Milligan. Inside the paint to Leonard. Leonard jukes and jives. Sets it up to Stewart. Open man for 3. He'll nail it.
3-point.
Caleb Stewart for
go.
3. The 199 forward. He'll put it in.
That's his 4th 3-pointer of this afternoon. Makes it a 101-92 game.
Trying to get out of the cellar. 101-92. Now down by 10 points. 101-92. Shot is up and put it in. Another opportunity for Devon Hayes. And Hayes will put it in for a 2. 103-92. It's now an 9-point game.
That's 26 points for Hayes.
Got to get out of this rut they're in. They're going to call foul. And there's a little contact here, a couple of words between players. Darius Leonard and number 1, Devon Hayes, having words with one another. Quickly, the basketball league referees jump in, step aside, and let cooler heads prevail. And I think we're going to call a foul on number 1. Might even be a technical. Could be seeing a technical, Trey Snodd.
Foul is on Chris Scott, his second.
So Chris Scott's called for the foul there.
They're saying there's 2 double fouls here.
Yeah.
So Chris Scott is the cause for the first foul, number 8, and then there's another foul. And that's all there. Okay, I thought there was a word about a technical, but they have not called a technical foul, so they're going to give the ball back to the Firebirds. So I guess the penalty's offset, Trey. That's why they're going to let the Firebirds get it back, so nobody's going to go to the line and shoot.
Yes, that is correct.
There we go.
Yeah.
So it's going to be number 24, Shaq Dance. He'll bring it back inbound after that foul on number 8 for the Thoroughbreds of Chris Scott. 2 penalties, they offset. Open man, Darius Leonard, and he puts it in as it wheels around the rim for 2. 103-94. Trying to get out of that cellar where they are down by now 7 points, Trey Snodd.
That's 17 points for Dylan Leonard. He's got to play big down low right now.
103-94. They're down by 9. Trying to climb out to the basket. The scoreboard's really, they're off on their numbers. They keep updating it. 103-94. Attempt made by the Firebirds, no good to the basket. Milligan, he'll give it back to the Thoroughbreds and an easy 2. As there you see another opportunity for Thoroughbreds to put it on the board. 105-94. And we got a whistle and a foul. I think it's going to go against Owensboro.
Barite.
And they're going to call it on number 6 of Jeremy Barite, the forward. His first foul. Second foul for the team for the 4th period for the Owensboro Thoroughbreds. 105-94, 8:21 remaining in regulation. And here comes Milligan, juking, jiving to the basket, putting it in on his own for 2. 105-96. They're trying to climb out of the cellar. Trey Snodd in the 4th.
That was all what Milligan did, but you got to give a shout out to also Darius Leonard, who took out 2 guys for Milligan to get free there.
Down by 9. Firebirds climbing out of the ladder. Here they come again with another shot. Basket up and no good. Attempt made by number 4, Corey Wilford for the Thoroughbreds. Give it back now to the Firebirds. Inside, back, going to Dance, to Vaughn. Vaughn, he nails it. Justin Vaughn, Jorge Vaughn puts it in for a field goal. And now they're 1 point away, only 6 from taking it and tying it up with Owensboro. 99, Raleigh Firebirds, 105 of the Thoroughbreds of Owensboro. Trey Snodd.
It starts with a defensive stance. You make him shoot a shot that he's not comfortable doing, which is step-back move. He spun, step back, shot it, went off the front of the rim. Darius Leonard got that defensive rebound, which is 8th of the game, gives it to Justin Vaughn. He didn't want to take the 3, but everybody else followed. This is where I'm going with this. You allow what Darius Leonard is doing down low defensively, but then now he moves out guys, and Justin Vaughn has a wide-open 3. He takes it. Now it's a 105-99 score. This game right here is going to come down to who wants it more. To kind of piggyback what Coach Oliver mentioned at the halftime, who wants the game more? Who's going to make more plays on the defensive side? Who's going to make more plays on the offensive side by moving the ball? That's exactly what Raleigh Firebirds has done to get back into this ballgame.
Down by 6. Down by 6. 105-99. Ready to bring this one to the house. They are so close to pulling that string and getting that win. They want to go back to the Triangle with a big, big smile on their faces from the Bluegrass State back to the Tar Heel State with the win and being batting at 50% at 1-1 on the season. And the same could be said about the Owensboro Thoroughbreds. They lost on Thursday night to open up their season to Indy Express. We lost to Indy last night, 124-102. In the first-year franchise team, the Indy Express, they're a good program. Now, can things